up here, I wanted to walk you through making one of my favorite homemade protein bars. It's a lot better for you than going out and getting some of that store-bought and processed stuff. Try to stick to as all natural as I can here. I don't have everything that I would normally use, so I've got a couple substitutes, and I'll show you the difference between some of them that I am using now, and tell you what I would normally like to see. Okay, for our dry ingredients, we've got whole grain oats, got some raw protein powder, like a little bit of sunflower seeds, some almonds, sliced almonds and walnuts, some dried cranberries. That's all your dry. Then in your wet, you're going to have, you can use one or the other. You've got some dark chocolate cocoa here, or the dark chocolate chips. Also, this is where I would normally have organic. I just ran out, and this is actually for the kids, but we're going to go ahead and use this one. And then some agave nectar. You're going to mix all these together, and all these, and this is a refrigerated recipe, so there's no baking. Just a second. Okay, here, for this recipe, it's going to make about 16 bars, so we're going to have 4 cups of the oatmeal. We're going to add 2 cups of your protein powder. Like I said, I like the raw, not the best tasting stuff by itself, but mixed into this, it's really not bad. Alright, so we've got 2 cups of the protein powder here. Okay, and then we're going to add a 1/3 cup of your oven roasted sunflower seeds. The almonds and walnuts, we're going to do a 1/2 cup. And the dried cranberries, we're going to do 2/3 cup. And that is it for your dry ingredients. And you just want to get in there, kind of get them mixed up a little bit before you start on the wet stuff. And we'll get over here to the wet stuff next. Right, now that we've got our dry mixture mixed up, we're going to get the wet stuff together so we can get it going. What I've got here is a cup of peanut butter, like I said, normally I like to have organic peanut butter here. You can get the non-stir, which is my favorite. Then we're going a 1/2 cup. I'm going to use the dark chocolate chips this time instead of the cocoa, but a 1/2 cup of the dark chocolate chips. Going 1 cup of almond milk, and I may have forgot to show that to you when I first started this process. But here's the almond milk I like to use, and I'll use 1 cup of it. Prefer that over the dairy. Try to stay away from as much milk as I can. And then we're going to use a 1/4 cup agave. And what you're going to want to do is get this all in here, and then stick this guy in the microwave about 30 to 45 seconds. And then get it mixed up real well, and we'll go from there. Okay, what we've got now, and I actually did this for about a minute, but you can see we've got a nice, solid, nice, really well mixed liquid here. And we've got our dries, and what you're going to do is just take and cover this as best you can, get all that out of there, and then you're going to want to mix that up and get all with that protein, especially if you use that raw protein. It's very powdery. You may have to mix for a little bit, but get all your oats and everything fully covered. And then we're going to take and put it on some wax paper here on this pan and stick it in the fridge. And I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, now that you got them all done, you put them on the little pan here, and all you've got to do is let them cool. In the fridge. come morning time, you're going to have a great set of protein bars ready for you. Feel free to take and tweak that recipe however you feel you need to. A lot of times I'll make it without adding, the extra nuts or without adding the cranberries. And I actually, just to mention, in that recipe I had to add a little bit more almond milk to cover. I had a little bit of extra protein powder that I went ahead and dumped in there, and it didn't get quite wet enough to mix properly. So you have to tweak it a little bit. I'm going to give you the nutritional value breakdown of it here in just a second, and that way you'll be able to see what you're getting. It's a great pre-workout bar, something to snack on midday, afternoon sometime, just to get you a little bit of energy, get you through it's a lot better for you than going to buy a Snickers or something. Go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. It's going to beat that any day of the week. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Like I said, tweak it the best to what you like. Put what you like in there, and you'll enjoy it, I promise. And it's going to be a lot better for you than going to get something else. I hope you all enjoyed it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and a blog. Subscribe. I hope this helps you out.